This week on Dog Soldier.
Ooh, yeah. Hey everybody, I'm Steve Kreiner, the Dog Soldier, and welcome to this week's show. This week we're in Kansas. Nothing but pure coyote carnage, and we're gonna do things a little different. I'm actually guiding over there on this hunt. Yeah, this episode's gonna be me and a couple fellas from Georgia, or Florida, excuse me, and coyotes. It's gonna be awesome. That being said, Dog Soldier starts now.
Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your lives in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun.
Well, before Brad and Terry shows up, that's the hunters that we're going to be guiding for the next few days. I'm still making stands. Now, you guys seen in some past episodes, I'm hunting, and I'm hunting hard. We're still hunting with Joel. We're making some good stands, but we do find a stand where everything's wrong. It's thick, the grass is tall, the wind, the sun, everything's wrong, but we're going to find us a shady spot next to a tree. We're going to stand up, and we're going to make it happen. What we're gonna do here is we're just gonna stand up in the shade. We got this levee going this way. We got all this brush. Joel, if you wanna sit down there. I've got the collar out here about 10 yards. I wanna show you guys some stuff real quick. This is my pad. I'm just gonna throw it below you there. First thing I do is I always take my gun when I'm standing up. I put it right under the camera guide, just like so. Then I grab my shotgun. I put it on the pad, just like that. Now we're ready. My gun ain't getting full of dirt. I got my rifle if I need it. And I got a sling on my shotgun. A lot of people say, why don't you have a sling on your rifle when you do your shotgun? Well, my rifle's always low. My shotgun's always high. All I gotta do is grab that sling and I can set it on the dirt in 1 second. So without throwing it around. All right, I'm ready to call coyotes. What I like about calling coyotes and pushing the button on this remote is Cordell gets that DSLR out of my face. Let's go. Whew. I hear something, hold on. Coyote, 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock. See him? Okay, tell me you got him. Now the key to this is being really nice and easy and quiet. Don't be BSing with your buddies. Don't be telling stories. Just come in here and do business. We walked by this coyote. This coyote literally come from the thicket we just walked within 50 yards of a while ago. So what you need to do is just get in here, make good solid stands, put your collar out, hang out a little bit, push a button, and shoot them on the drive-by. Welcome to the jungle, baby. Good job, Joel. Thanks, brother. Let's go get that coyote. I was able to get the SX3 up. I was able to shoot the coyote. Everything was textbook. You ready for this, guys? Ooh, yeah. Whew. Look at this. A big old coyote. I'm so pumped, and we're not done yet. We're gonna keep on working the levee. Joel, hold this for a second. I wanna show you guys. Ain't that a heavy coyote? I want to show you guys at home something real quick. This is my Winchester SX3. This is a 12 gauge. and I shoot 12 gauge Varmint X out of it. Now this is not a hard sell, this is not a car salesman commercial or a chamois do or anything like that. I'm just giving you straightforward. Everybody asks me, my most asked question about my shotgun is why do I shoot semi-automatic and why do I shoot pistol grip? You guys probably seen in the GoPro footage, I'm sure it did. I have a little mat I carry with me, and I put the mat down and put the barrel right on the mat so it don't fill up with dirt or anything. And then I just stand there like this. That is comfortable. If you take a regular Monte Carlo style stock shotgun and try to hold it like this all day, your wrist and your forearm be wore out. Just grab it like that. For you tactical guys that's been in the service and you know how to use a 3-point, I myself don't know how to use one, but you can use a tactical style sling even, and it's right here for you all the time. And that's why I use a pistol grip style shotgun. I mean, plain and simple and fast. The Winchester SX3, it's one of the only shotguns I've found that can keep up with my trigger finger. Well, maybe that's not quite sure because my mind don't work that fast, but I have a lot of fun. That's the main thing. And well, look at these coyotes. That's what it's all about. Have fun, get you a pistol grip shotgun, grab you a shade tree, glass of lemonade if you're that comfortable, and kill these coyotes on the drive-by. Show them what the real hood's all about. This is a dog soldier. We'll be right back. We're in Kansas, we're killing coyotes. Thanks, Joel. That coyote ran in textbook and got shot. I love shotgunning coyotes. It's been a good year for that. That being said, we'll be right back on the dog soldier. Brad and Terry's rolling into town. Coyote hunting still good. Where's the wind at?
The wind is out of the southwest. So the wind is like it would be blowing straight up that draw right there.
I had just met Brad and Terry the night before, and they seem like really good guys. Well, we get to the first stand, and I love this farm. I've hunted it a lot in the past, and we saved this farm for Brad and Terry. But you know what? The pressure's on. Like, I have to deliver now. I'm guiding these guys. They expect to see coyotes, and just so happen we get a coyote to answer us. I'm lucky. I like being lucky sometimes. Terry, hard left, 20 yards. Get on him. Nice shot. All right, boys. You got the gist of my existence all in one stand. No, I think you got it. It sounded good. Good job. Everything was perfect. We got to hear good howling. We got to hear coyotes howling. And we got to throw the sink at them. And we got a coyote killed. Everything is rolling. Now we just got to keep it up. This is what it's all about.
Oh. You hit him right in the back leg.
Yeah.
Where you got him.
He was going away from me.
Heck yeah. That's how you want them.
Hey.
Good job, man.
Good job.
Good job, guys.
Number one.
Woo! We're here in Kansas, and we're having fun. First stand, rolled one in. He got to within 10 yards or so of us. I seen the double come in 10 yards from behind us. I was just standing up in the bushes, and we walked right in. A lot of times you guys will see me on TV or if people's hunting with me, you'll see me take plumb off in front of people. It's not that I'm out running people or trying to be rude, but I'm just laying out the paper. I want to see what everything's going on before everybody gets up. That way I can get set up fast, I can get set up efficiently, and I can get set up quietly. You know, you'll see me walk through the pastures. You know, I guarantee I had this thing out 10 times a while ago. Gotta know where that wind is all the time. We went from about a 15-mile-an-hour wind to like a 6-mile-an-hour wind, and when that stuff happens, stuff's going everywhere, and you gotta know where that wind's at or you're screwed. We planned on setting up right there. The wind kind of switched a little bit and got a little deeper that way. I just read the paper. I laid the paper out, wrote the music, and they followed it. So, good job, guys.
Yeah, good calling.
Happy birthday.
Get a good picture of it.
Well, we kind of had a rough day. Things just got slower and slower, and the wind started blowing harder and harder. But on the last stand, I finally get a coyote to answer us. I'm gonna make the move, and we're gonna try to get him to come. Okay, you see where the bush is? It looks like a coyote. Okay, don't shoot yet, just let him come. And you guys can see here, this coyote's a long ways away, probably pressured the way he's acting, but I do get him to move. Now you can see this coyote. He's coming to the call, but he's had enough. He's done. He's either gonna be shot or he's not. It's time for Terry to deliver the bullet. There he goes. Hold on just a minute. Okay. 2 inches above his head. Nice and easy. Got all day. Ooh, right over him. Actually, right to the right of him. Sorry, Terry.
Hey, that was fun.
You gotta shoot at one and
That's right,
see
that
one
was
anyway.
I'll take that any day.
I tell you, when you see all these coyotes and they're not coming to the call, if you just keep switching them sounds, what I go through about 7 or 8 sounds, finally I got him to cut 100 yards and then he just decided to stop again. Well, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you just don't get them shot. You know, taking a 400-yard shot sometimes is not easy. For me, it's never easy. But we got more days, more coyotes to kill. Let's see if we can get it rolling. Okay, it's the first stand of the morning. The wind's blowing like hell. I'm really not for sure if we're gonna have any luck. I mean, it's been the toughest 3 days I've had in a long time, and it's the 3 days I really needed to produce. This stand looks good. It's right along the interstate. This is a really good stand. What I like about this stand is the interstate's right over there. Interstates usually equal a lot of coyotes, so if you guys can get ground with any kind of topography whatsoever along an interstate, sew it up because it's usually got a coyote in it. So, you guys ready over here? Okay, let's go. There's a coyote right there. Right there. Let him come. I'll tell you when to shoot. Now you guys hear me talk about reading coyotes like music. I'm reading this coyote, I'm telling everybody to hold off, but what I don't know is Brad can't hear me. The coyote's coming, probably would have ate out of our hand, but see what happens. Just let him come, okay? Why in the world did you all shoot? I said, why in the world did you all shoot? He was getting ready to be right in your pocket. Oh yeah, 100 yards too soon.
Sorry.
That's all right. Hey, it's your all's fun. It was fun though, wasn't it?
Shoot before Terry.
I told you to shoot first.
That's fun. We got one called in anyway. Oh yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
You guys gotta act like World War 50. Heck, I miss all the time. But that's just part of it. But that's part of the learning process. You know, if you watch these coyotes over and over and over, you actually get experience and you can learn from them. And that's what we're gonna do with this stand. That coyote was coming to the call just like he was supposed to. Brad got excited, which I do all the time, and he just got, he missed barely. But you know what? I bet that coyote didn't stop until he got to California. You guys wanna go to another stand?
Yes, I'm ready.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I bet you're all ready. Well, it just gets windier and windier and windier. But this next stand, a coyote shows up. I don't know if it was sent for above, but I'll take it. What we're gonna do here, anniversary boy, you sit right there. You sit right there. Cordell just sat in the middle. I'm gonna go set out this collar. This wind is blowing this way. We got a real nice draw. We got a lake over here. They should filter right down. If they come out here, they're gonna filter down. Watch that gap, okay?
shooting. Can you hear me shooting? Right there.
Now I'm actually setting away from the guys. This coyote's looking like right at them. And I mean, I'm cussing and I want to jump up and start throwing stuff, and I'm trying to figure out why they are not seeing this coyote, and the coyote leaves. And about that time, my phone rings. It's Chad. Steve, I see the coyote, which Chad, in the past, you guys don't see a lot, has a strategic way of watching every stand go down. It's the damnedest thing I've ever seen, but you know what? I like it because sometimes it works. And he called me and he said, coyote, coyote. And I'm like, I know coyote, and they don't see him. And he left. And I just told Chad, I said, well, stay on the phone, see if you can see him. Maybe I can get him to pop back out. I threw the sink at him, and then Chad says, he's coming back, Kreiner. Because Chad gets excited as I do. And there's the coyote.
Okay, he's coming. Man, I tell you what, they are lucky. Boy.
Well, you know what? Terry delivers the shot, coyote falls, everything is golden. I mean, all hell breaks loose. You want to talk about excitement.
I'm a bad influence. Get in there, Chad. Terry.
Right. You gotta bite both ears.
Hold on. Now smooth.
Bite his ear. Bite his ear.
Well, everybody's excited. You know, Brad and Terry, awesome guys from Florida. It was an epic episode. I loved it. We actually didn't film it to be an episode, but it just worked out. And I'm telling you what, them guys are awesome. They're going to be friends for life. They're great people, and I would hunt with them any day of the week. It was just plumb fun. Listen, you guys, with that being said, all the outfitters I work with, Dirk and Jen, Todd at Rut and Strut, Chad Onick at CNS Whitetails you've seen on this episode, if you guys are looking into booking some hunts, check them out. Chad has some of the best whitetail, turkey, and coyote hunting in Kansas you'll ever find. And listen, if you see a veteran, go thank them, because without them, none of this is possible. I'm Steve Kreiner, the Dog Soldier. Peace out. I'll catch you next week.